different players have started early in the season. Doc acknowledged before the game that they're just not going to have continuity early on. Mo Harkless, starting his third straight game, says, hey, it might not be a bad.
Trae Young tonight.
I tell you what, Jabari Parker's been good this season so far. I mean, you can tell that he put a lot of work in. Nice right there by Zubac. Nice offensive rebound putback. And that's
Los Angeles. Two-man game with George and Zoo. Paul George off the window and knocks it in.
And that's, listen, you look at Paul George.
Looked sharp here the last couple of times out. Right feet inside to Zubac, and he flushes it in with two. Timeout, Atlanta. A multitasking line for him. 5 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. George creates space and then knocks down the three, and the Clippers lead by a dozen.
You know one thing that's
he struggled from the floor, shooting 25% from the field. Nice little play there by Trae Young, and he dashes to the cup.
Which made it look, really obvious, but he's picked it up to his credit.
George with the step away knocks it in. If you're not counting at home, I'll do it for you. He has 15 points.
Defense, and you're running. It's tough to match up that way.
Well, this was the offense that everybody expected from the Clippers. Okay, that's Mo Harkless missing. Paul George takes a seat. Lou Williams is now out there for Doc Rivers. Good ball movement interior for the Atlanta Hawks. Jabari Parker, 8 of 13 from the field. Lou Williams dumps it back to Zubac, and he pounds it in with two. That was the Morongo's good times moment. Here's Lou down the lane and lays it in, picking up where he left off in the Bayou.
Of course he did.
31 points, 9 assists for Lou in the loss to the Pelicans.
And the pick and roll defense right now, right there, Mo making a mistake, but continuing to stay with it.
Robinson, great look at a three and rips the cords.
For some players that don't get as many minutes to step up, and that's a very good start right there by Jerome.
Alan Crabb, local kid, lays it in and give him one more. Or the Hawks, high-scoring first quarter for the Clippers. Turner muscles up a shot inside and lays it home.
I like Trez on this block right here. Likes to go right. That little, there you go.
And counted a wild shot. Retrieved by Fernando. Back to Turner, steamrolls the rookie. Man, a whistle and a foul. Count the back.
You running a play that hasn't been run all game, or even if it is a play that you've been running. Fortunate play right there. Nice finish right there by Montrez.
The ball with Parker. Nice way to create space for Evan Turner, and he knocks it in.
In shape, motivated. He's been pretty good.
Started last year with Chicago, wound up in Washington.
Good at Clippers, you just don't want to let off of the gas right now. I mean, you had a great quarter going, and now again.
Clippers 1 for 7 in the second quarter, and a 3 there. Paul George 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Oh my, lob to Jones, and he flushes it in with 2 again. Hawks are 7 of 12 in this second quarter. Clippers just 1 for 8. Quick move for Trez at the cup. Oh, a seismic slam, and he shakes the Southland.
Send an extra defender to you.
7 points, 3 rebounds for Montrez off the bench. Clippers by 6. Parker back the other way, spots an entry and lays it in. Trae Young dangerous in moments like this. Gets to the cup, blocked by Magruder. Montrez behind the defense, makes the grab, and the spring-loaded forward dangles on the rim. Deflection, turnover, here come the Clippers. Harkless down the lane, step on those size 14s and take a ride. George, the drive, the dish. Two-man game with Man for the corner 3. He loved it the second it left his hand.
Being a big-time shooter.
Nice passing inside, and Parker elevates for the slam. Assist to Trae Young. The actual assist goes to Len. Clippers lead cut down to 11. George got it again. His third, making his 4th 3 of the half. Oh, stymied at the cup by Zubac. Man, down the lane, down the hatch, and send that young man to the line. Man challenges Lynn off the window and lays it in.
A very nice play right there.
70 first half points for the Clippers. Deep 3 from the logo. Trae Young.
You Jerome Robinson right there. You cannot get caught looking at screen.
Lou Williams has been special. He has 12. Robinson attacks on Young. Gets to the rim. Oh, what a roll by Jerome Robinson. You see there 22 fast break points and 17 points off of the 9 turnovers. Here's Trae Young coming up firing and knocks in the 3.
He will fire from anywhere, as you just seen.
Lee trimmed into single digits. Paul George spots an entry to the rim. Hit hard. Counted and a foul and send him to the line.
This is an MVP candidate last year.
Zubac with another block. Here comes Terrence Mann. What a scoop shot by the rookie. Gets double teamed instead and throws it away.
And that's just getting to know one another. If you're Zubac, you have to look at that play and you say, I don't want to set a screen with Trae Young guarding Paul George.
14 seconds placed back on the shot clock for the Clippers and Paul George. Zubac, great pass inside to Harkless, and he pumps it in with 2. It's funny, we were in Sacramento late in the season last year, obviously after the trade, and overhearing Lou Williams and Doc Rivers talk as Paul George gets the pass and cans a 3. 31 for Paul George.
And here, he's going to have to keep this up.
But this is who he was all of last year. Counted on a foul and send him back to the line. Shining bright here tonight alongside Paul George. Terrence Mann asks and you shall receive. Punches it in with the right hand. Guys that I love.
I love them too. Very interesting locker room.
Young inside challenges Montrez and able to lay it tonight. That said, he's got 20 points. Averages 27 on the year. Mann into the paint, gets the roll, and lays it in. A career high 11 points for Terrence Mann. Brembry, reverse layup left to right is good. He's mastered load management. He took 207 days off. He's come back and scored over 70 points in less than 50 minutes. How about Lou Williams? Counted on a foul. Turner taken away by Mo Harkless. Ahead to Montrez, to the rim on the right hand. Oh my, what a soft touch from Montrez Harrell. 1:15 to play in the third. Clippers on a 12-1 run. Brembry takes it to the house and throws it down with the right hand. It's the Los Angeles Clippers. Paul George is out there. He's only played 18 minutes. Flings a 3. He has 6 threes tonight. Trae Young trying to get too fancy. That leads to a break. Here's JaMychal Green, stripped on the way up, gets it back, swivels in mid-flight and lays it in. Probably another month or so with a suspension. Oh no, Paul George, make us proud, bounces off the backboard. Oh, Montrez Harrell does the rest.
And be consistent every night.
Robinson, got it. And Jerome Robinson has turned in his best performance as a Clipper with 15. The youngsters out on the floor. Robinson to Patterson for a great look at a 3. Oh my. Man. He's just been very special tonight. 13 points. Reddish forces the issue, and again the shot is continuing to struggle. He's 1 for 11. Here's a guy that hasn't struggled. Jerome Robinson, perhaps with the candles on the cake. He has 18.
That's big time.
It is. That's the right verbiage. Jerome Robinson.
There it is.
He doesn't want this game to end. He's 8 of 11, 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. Man. Lobs it to Fee, loitering above the cup, and he smashes it in. Kabengele was 7.
He's all over. I mean, he's one of those players that he will always kind of be all over the stat sheet. But it really has been a very good outing for him.
Get back at on Monday against Oklahoma City. Fee late in the clock for 3. All he does is hit 3s. Terrific night for the Clippers. A forgettable night for Atlanta, but I promise you they'll be back. They're going to be a very good team this year, but boy, oh boy. This night all was about Paul George makes his debut.